ॐ सच्चिदानन्देश्वराय नमो नमः। सर्वेभ्यो नमः। Welcome to our English channel Vedasudha Sravanti. Light of Truth, Satyadya Prakash, Chapter 4, Part 1. The Married Life. The man or woman who has practiced Brahmacharya, completed learning knowledge, and followed the path of righteousness and chastity is entitled to enter family life. Marriage between distant families preferable. The marriage should be arranged between distant families because the marriage between those persons who have been constantly together from their very babyhood, who have played, quarreled, and loved, know each other's merits, demerits, and nature, can never be happy. Just as water mixed with water doesn't give rise to a new quality, the marriage within the father's or the mother's family is not conducive to desired growth, as there is no variation in genes, which is very necessary for such posterity. Near relationship is open to the risk of contagious of joys and sorrows and even of disputes. This danger doesn't exist in the case of distant relations. Besides, distant marriages add to the intensity of mutual affection, and they also lead to the interchange of manners and progeny. Proximity might create a consciousness of vanity in the mind of the wife and lead to disruption or inequanimity. A trifling difference might tempt the wife to run to her father's house. Complaints might arise, and the gap between the two families might be widened. Females are well known for their tender and excitable feelings. Therefore, it is always good to arrange marriages between two distant families. Families to be avoided. The following families should be avoided in marriage relationship, however prosperous they may be in respect of wealth, etc. Number 1. The families in which persons are not engaged in a noble profession. Number 2. The families in which there is a lack of good persons. Number 3. The families which are opposed to God or dharma, that is righteousness. Number 4. The families with chronic diseases and abnormal nature. Suitable age for marriage. The most suitable age for marriage is from 16 up to 24 in the case of females, and from 25 to 48 in the case of males. If the bride is 16, the bridegroom should be 25. If she is 18 or 20, the man should be 30, 35 or 40. According to the scriptures, the best marriage is thought to be that one where the woman has led the life of Brahmacharya up to the age of 24 years and the man up to 48. The country in which marriages take place at a suitable age after the practice of Brahmacharya and education is fully observed, is always prosperous, and the country where the marriages take place at an early age or between persons of unsuitable match, and where the righteousness, brahmacharya, and education are all neglected, sinks in misery. The reform of all reforms is the reform of marriage. If marriage are not given importance, the families will not be prosperous or worthy, and the country with useless families can never prosper. This is the family system, which is the basic unit of the society or the country. Therefore, the principles regarding marriage should never be neglected. Marriage with mutual consent. It is the best to give full liberty to the boy and girl to choose their partner. Even if the parents contemplate marrying their children, they should not do so without the full consent of the children. Marriage with mutual consent is susceptible to the least disruption and is conducive to bearing excellent progeny. Marriage against one's inclination always leads to constant quarrels. It is the boy and girl who are mainly concerned in the marriage and not the mother or father. It is the married couple that enjoys pleasure by mutual love and suffers pain from discord. Happiness and grace reside in the family where the husband is satisfied with the wife and the wife with the husband, and where there is discord, misery, poverty, and recrimination reign. Therefore, the age-long tradition of Swayamvara is the best form of marriage. Swayamvara means self-choice. When man and woman wish to marry, there should be compatibility of learning, temper, manners, features, age, health, family, and physique. No marriage is happy without this harmony. Om Swasti.